Total sidebar. Have you ever been to the Holy Land?
I have not.
I have.
You have.
I have.
So what was
Have
that
you?
experience? No, I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't.
okay.
But in terms of
Living history. Yeah.
walking where history happens.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
it's Rome to another level, I would say.
Right.
I think Rome is a big commercial city as well. A lot of tourists and stuff, and and so it has that feel too, especially in the summer, which is like just disgusting.
Yeah.
I think
Hot and sticky
it's just
and-
it's kind of hot and sticky, and a lot of American tourists,
Yeah.
including me. But the Holy Land is a whole different ballgame. I think you really feel the history because part of the Holy Land is like first world and in modern terms, and part of the Holy Land is third world.
Really?
When you cross into Palestine, like especially Bethlehem, you really feel it. So you really feel that it's a different place. It's not a big commercial area other than the pilgrims that are there, especially if you go up to Nazareth, which is an Arabic city. And Jerome called it the fifth gospel, and it's true. You really pick up on things. So with the story about the woman who loses a coin, you realize, well, how hard could it be to find a coin? It's like, well, you actually go and you see like, well, coins, they're iron or whatever, and they get dark over time. And then you realize all the rocks in Galilee are all this dark stone. It's like, well, if you were to drop a dirty coin on the rocks here, you wouldn't be able to find it. Or the story about the father protecting his children like, at night. He sleeps closest to the door, right? And you have to go. You realize that the houses are probably the size of the table we're sitting at, and all the kids would be lined up, and he would be closest to the door, so he'd have to literally climb over all of his children, so
To get the bread, yeah.
To get the bread, yeah. So like you start to really put in context all these things, and of course you can walk Via Crucis. You walk that, you're at the point of Christ, the Annunciation. You're at the point of his death.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Right.
you're there, and it's just a whole different thing.
Well, that's good to hear that there are places still like that. That's why when I lived in Rome, I was blessed to spend a month in Assisi.
Wow.
And when you're in Assisi,
Was that your Italian lessons?
it was my Italian lessons. Yeah, absolutely. And it was fantastic because there are some places where you feel like you're stepping back in time and you're a part of history. And Assisi is one place like that. And so a lot of cultures, I think, are becoming very homogenized in that America is kind of exporting first worldness. There's super highways everywhere, and there's internet everywhere. You see McDonald's in Bethlehem or whatever. I don't know if there was one there.
I don't know.
Definitely one in Jerusalem.
I
I'm
really
sure.
hope not.
Probably not serving bacon cheeseburgers. I don't know, but
No, probably not. I don't remember what fast food. There was definitely Pizza Hut. A lot of Pizza Hut.
Pizza Huts. Okay,
Yeah,
so
all
in
so
Jerusalem?
all over Israel. Yeah.
there was a great
Like KFC
song.
too, yeah.
If you ever look it up, there's a great song by a German band called Rammstein, who
The band is called Rammstein.
Rammstein, yeah, and their song is called America, and it's this rip on the fact that every single culture is becoming Americanized, that America is just exporting absolutely everything, TV shows and music, and so it's nice when you can find a little place where you are stepping back in time, where you get a sense of the culture of a place,
Yeah.
and not just America West or East,
Right.
whatever.
2 years ago, I spent a few nights in Assisi, and it's just so nice there. It's quiet.
It is quiet.
It's peaceful.
You
The
feel-
sunsets are great.
Yeah,
You go pray Vespers with the friars. It's just really special.
that is cool. That is cool.
It's public. It's open to the public.